games to play. We won't be playing hundreds of thousand hours, even though some people have spent hundreds of thousand hours playing these games. Now, this costs €40, the same as the other game we were just playing earlier on. And you can see it's definitely worth €40 straight away. Because this is the DLC map, just to say, but the base game is €40, which is good bargain because you get 3 other maps and stuff. It's quite good, and you can spend hundreds of thousands of hours on it. There's people I watched on YouTube just getting guides and stuff how to play this game. And it's quite insane. There's one person with 5,000 hours in this game. Like, it's an expert, just done everything in this game. Not on just this map, and every inch of this game. It's quite insane to see it. So, as you can see, welcome to the north edge of the Baltic Sea. So basically, this is in Suomi, which is Finland. Northern Lights, etc., etc. So this map pretty much is finished. So it'd be interesting because the reason why I'm playing this game, just to say, obviously being in Finland recently enough, and not to mention, people said I would know a bit more, because it's not really about hunting too, it's about more nature and stuff like that, and it's interesting because, again, I heard a lot when I was in Finland. I know a lot about Finland. I studied Finland a lot before I went there, etc., etc., different things about it. So a few things probably will be familiar to me. That's why people said, you should play this game, give your thoughts, particularly this DLC and stuff like that. So, we'll get into it, I suppose. Start game. So straight away you can see the moose and trees and stuff like that. It's full of trees. There's not enough trees, to be totally honest, because Finland's just full of trees. Everywhere.
Hello. I'm very happy to see you, my friend. How are you? Tired from the trip? Don't worry. We have all the time in the world to enjoy the sights and sounds. You have chosen a perfect place for a vacation. I will show you a side of Finland that not many people know about. We might not know each other yet, but I think we will become great friends during your time here.
I don't want to say anything because he probably ends up saying something at the same time. It's a bit unrealistic straight away because Finnish people don't exactly talk the most, pretty much. So that's pretty realistic. Just say a few words and that'll be it. So here we are.
Dropped off at the main camping site. This place is usually full of tourists and campers,
but
it's hunting season now, so we should have the reserve to ourselves. Go ahead and open the outpost.
Oh, I didn't have to. Oh, you often hear that. Yeah, straight away it kind of looks like it, to be totally honest, looking at the trees and stuff, because the trees are kind of, it's hard to describe, but some of them are bent. Like the top, you can see some of them are bent. That's because of all the snow. Straight away, this looks very realistic too. Because especially in the islands outside Helsinki, etc., etc., all of them are wooden cabins like this. That's what it would have been back in the day. Especially these houses, and roofing, and there'll be summer cottages and stuff like that. Well, they're toilets, but the same kind of style. Bicycles, of course. Finnish people love their bicycles. Same as in Ryan, etc., etc. It's all about the environment. Okay.
I have prepared a cabin for you. You can leave your luggage and rest before we head out.
Aye. Aye, Captain. I think we're fine anyway. I think the live stream went out and stuff. Where am I supposed to go in this one? Yeah, this is very Finnish looking. After being in a few places outside Helsinki and stuff like that, the airport and stuff. Not even that, the islands out off the coast of Helsinki and stuff like that. These are very Finnish looking. How do I drop these? I just break in. Yeah, these are very Finnish looking. The colour and everything is particularly very Finnish. The sky too. This is probably during midsummer. I said hello. I kept on asking, how are you doing? I hope you're well. But yeah, this is very Finnish. I hope we're well. I hope we have a good Monday. You're very welcome to the stream. Yeah, just break in these cabins. I'm just looking around really. Like this is very Finnish looking. Uh, like the trees, like just the army of trees across the lake. Like it's pretty insane, the trees, the amount of trees. Like you don't realize until you're on the plane going to Finland or coming back from Finland, like how much trees there are around the place. Especially these big tall trees, like huge trees, thousands of years old. And then obviously the amount of lakes, like straight away, there's just a fuck ton of lakes everywhere in Finland, in Suomi. Like it's just full of lakes. Uh, the whole place is just full of lakes in Finland. Especially when you're on the plane, you don't realize until when you're on the plane. And then the trees, just trees as far as the eye can see. That's a watchtower. What's that over there? That's a watchtower. What is this? Interact. We can go fishing probably. Um, yeah, this is very, very accurate to when I was there, pretty much. Because you would be surprised, only about a few minutes outside Helsinki, 20 minutes or so outside the city centre, you're pretty much out in this. Like, in Dublin, you have to go an hour or so before you're out of the metropolitan area, if that makes any sense. Like, in Helsinki, you go 20 minutes outside the city. It's like this, like, it's quite literally just, straight in nature. So this is pretty accurate. Can we break into this place? Ooh, we can. Now, I can't speak about would these beds be accurate or anything like that. I'm just kind of looking around, not really doing the main quest. I'm just kind of looking around. It is a pretty game. Like this is a PS4 game on the PS5. Like it is a pretty game. Like the graphics stuff are good. Quite amazing. Right here in we go. Loading it up. I don't know about these cows. Like these wouldn't be that common in the city. Um, that kind of is a Finnish license plate. From what I seen that time I was in Finland, they're kind of the license plates in Finland. Something similar to that. Maybe not exactly that, but something similar. Yeah. Something similar. I don't know about the brand or anything like that. But everything's wood and stuff. Nice seats. Anything one back. Probably a door. No? Ooh. Something. Ooh.
Surprise! I baked you a little welcome pastry. Go ahead
Oh,
and
these are
try
these
one.
pastries. Yeah, I remember these pastries. I didn't have one, but I remember them kind of.
Do you like it? They're called runeberry torttu.
There's a couple of. From a Finnish priest. Yeah, like they were. Like I don't think it's just on the 5th of February. Like they were in the hotel. Um, yeah, this is pretty accurate to what they are. They're pretty much that. Um,
I know. I can't stop stuffing my
he's
face
so,
either. They're
he's
so
small.
delicious.
What is
I
this?
love them.
Cash it.
Human creativity is powerful, don't you think? How can something so tasty be made from a little bit of butter, sugar, and flour? We have a lot of good things to eat in Finland, or as we say, suomi.
Suomi.
I hope you get a chance to try some
Yeah,
of
that's
our regional
actually pretty
foods.
accurate because Finnish people always
You know,
don't
I'm
say
always
Finland, they
happy
say
to
Suomi.
get visitors, and I know you're eager to help around the reserve, but no worries here. It won't be needed. You can just relax and enjoy your vacation. Have you made any plans on what you want to do here? Besides hunting, of course. Let me tell you, in case you haven't made any plans, I have a little idea for you. We are going to see, touch and taste everything that Revotuli Coast has to offer. But every journey starts with a step. The blue trailhead over there, that is where our trek begins. Now head to the start of the trail.
Get paid for doing that. What is this, sorry? Oh, guns and stuff like that. Are these Finnish guns? No, they wouldn't be probably Finnish guns. A Angel, what is that? Handguns. Scopes. Oh, Jesus. A lot of stuff. What is that? Decoration sword. Australian and stuff. The Arctic, Jesus. Backpacks, binoculars, mother god, Ted's. Jesus, that's a lot of stuff. Storage, what? Just guns. No backpack, okay. Garage. Oh, we can get an SUV. Alright. Didn't know that. The more you know. But yeah, this feels very Finnish. Everyone's in the Finnish cottage, but it feels very Finnish. It's starting to get dark. So I don't know if this is during the summer. It probably is. Just kind of looking about.
Experience and knowledge is what makes a hunter an expert hunter. You can find a lot of knowledge in the codex. I hereby proclaim the guided tour begins. So our little plan is this. We are going to walk along the blue trail. A nice and brisk walk that will take us through the central part of the reserve.
Yes, this is very accurate. Just looking up here, it's pretty much the exact thing I did in Finland. Like looking up at these trees, it's pretty much the exact same. Like they are huge trees.
And there is a trail you can follow.
Just looking up there, like it's literally the exact thing I seen.
If you get lost.
Yeah, this must be. It must be during the summer.
Be happy, my friend. You know, I recorded a little tune for this occasion. I put in a mouth harp and drum. I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Oiva Reijo Ikävalta.
Oiva Reijo. Yeah, see, that's only Finnish names. Just an absolute mouthful. Like it's insane the amount, like the names some Finnish people have.
I've been the warden for about 20 years, which is pretty long considering I'm only about 40 years old. Even earlier than that, I was the assistant warden. It's because I like it very much here.
Hello, Walter. You're playing the trike. I don't think we're playing the trike. Yeah.
Also, animals will have harder time spotting you.
I think it's this one.
It's my hobby and my therapy. I can think better when I'm walking in nature. You know, people watch TV show marathons. I walk marathons in the woods and along the coast. It's the same thing for me. But I also watch TV marathons. I live with my avopuoliso. I'm not sure what the English word is for that. Partner, maybe. Her name is Pirjo, and we have 3 kids together. Lukas, Matti, and Helena.
Matti is a very Finnish word. Oh.
Family is best. We also have a little dog, a Rottweiler. Spotting animals before they spot you is a big advantage.
Oh, these are Finnish geese. That's what they are. Yeah, these geese are everywhere in the summertime. That's what they are. Yeah, they used to be everywhere when I was in Helsinki.
Oh yes.
They're not.
I love music and instruments.
These, no, they're ducks. I think Finnish. No, there's Finnish such things as Finnish geese.
I don't really listen to music that much, but I collect instruments and play them. But I think my music is pretty good. Well, yes, pretty good is probably right. Isn't it interesting that almost every situation, mood, or feeling
can be
framed by a song or melody? I'm very jealous of great musicians. They have such honest expression at their fingertips. If math is the language of the universe, then music has to be the language of people and emotion. And sometimes I talk a lot.
Hello, Fishman. How are you doing? As long as we've seen you. Yeah, well, I'd say to go early, a bit earlier, Tony.
What do you think?
Marvellous. Just silence. Yeah, that's like Finnish people, just silence.
There is a time for being in the open, and there is a time for being hidden.
So this must be during the summer, because, you know. No, I didn't. I don't do that. There's people who want me to do it, but, you know. Why is this not letting me go up? Is it because I'm not in the part? Or is it just a glitch?
Those are some nice tracks. Want to follow them?
Nice tracks. Like, the noises are accurate. I don't know what boards they are, but they are very accurate. You hear them oftentimes.
Here we have our first practical stop of the tour.
Watchtower. Oh my god.
You should scout the area with the lookout tower. You might find something you want to check
Yeah,
out
this is
later.
exactly what I seen on the plane.
During the trek,
Go on him. I just let him talk.
Animal tracks or something else. Feel free to pursue that and come back to the trail when you want.
Yeah,
It's your
so
vacation. You're the boss.
only 1 years to come now. So you see all the trees, like this is pretty accurate, and then the rivers. Well, not rivers; these are lakes. Like Finland has over 200,000 lakes. Like we talk about Calvin 365, Finland has 200,000 lakes, and not to mention I don't know how many trees, millions upon millions of trees, hundreds of millions of trees, and they're all huge trees, like hundreds of thousands of years old. But this is definitely during the summer, because the sun doesn't set during the summer. In the winter time, the sun doesn't come up. So I presume that's what it is. And you see these little, I suppose the mosquitoes, I suppose the represent mosquitoes. During the summer, the mosquitoes are crazy up in the top of Finland. Yeah. Didn't even see the moon. Yeah. Up we go. Oh, that's tight. See, everything's made out of wood, too. Everything in Finland's nearly made out of wood. Because yeah, obviously there's just wood everywhere. Like, this is the main reason why I really played this game, as many people pointed out to play, because I was in Finland. I know some stuff about it. Not so much for the hunting experience. I'm not really that keen on the hunting bit. It's just kind of seeing things.
Here we have Revontuli Coast. Beautiful trees, lakes, and ideas in every direction. It is a small country with a very big heart. I'm looking forward to sharing it with you.
Oh, it shows me that. Okay, yeah, it's down there. Sorry, apologies. What was that? That was probably just my light. Why do you? So we have to go to there.
There are lots of leaflet callers in the shop. They will surely help your hunt. Now that we are further from the camping grounds, the lakes to the south are great to hunt waterfowl. Lucas, my oldest son, likes waterfowl hunting very much. So
I
we
never
wake up
heard of that,
early when
but I
the
don't
weather
know.
is still calm and go out. We have a few favorite lakes we visit. Knowing the birds is very important to have a
Oh,
good
in the
catch.
boats.
They all group and fly differently, so I recommend you take your time to identify them before the shooting starts. I don't hunt as much as I used to, but I'm very
Ooh.
close friends with the local hunters. I used to hunt a lot when I was younger, but with time I've come to enjoy the reserve management side of things,
Oh, just lights.
making sure the needs of all the animals and plants are met.
I've lost where I am.
When a hunter tells me they've harvested a high-scoring animal, I know it's thanks to Mama Nature and a little thanks to Papa Oiva.
Yeah, you hear a
But
lot
you
of
know,
British people saying
mostly
to
I
nature.
don't need to do much. I'm just very thankful. I love this place.
Yeah, you hear like just there too. You hear a lot of Finnish people. They're very thankful for what they have. You know, they're not always looking for more. They're always just thankful to be in the moment and stuff. So that's pretty accurate. Like they're just happy to be living wherever they're living in Finland, around nature, etc., etc. That's pretty accurate. That's literally everybody I heard in Finland. They're just happy to be here and happy to have live a life, and that's really it. They're not looking for much more. They're very content of what they have, pretty much. They're not always wanting bigger jobs and stuff. So that's pretty accurate. Um, you always hear these nights, but I think they're
But it's
Finnish
starting to
geese.
get
Ken.
itchy. The Nordic region has more mosquitoes than you might be used to.
Yeah, the mosquitoes. I was just saying
That's
about
why
that
the
earlier on.
Vikings tried to leave all the time. The many bodies of water are a breeding ground for mosquitoes.
Yeah.
You know, most people love to hear birds sing. I wonder if there's anybody out there who loves the buzz of mosquitoes. Like a mosquito buzz musician person. Maybe I should record some mosquito sounds. Release something on the internet. Yeah, it's hard to like them, but they have their role in the ecosystem, even if it's not very obvious to us humans.
Yeah, like I was just saying, the mosquitoes, not so much in Helsinki, but the southern portion of Finland where Tampere and Turku and Helsinki is. It's more up north. Rovaniemi up there, Oulu, etc., up in near Lapland. During the summer, the mosquitoes come in the hundreds because of all the lakes and stuff. It's a breeding ground, really, pretty much for them. So never really go up to the northern parts of Finland during the summer. Go in the winter because the mosquitoes wouldn't be there. But that's what happens during the summer. Loads of mosquitoes, not so much in Helsinki and stuff, but in parts of Finland, that's the case. Give me a moment. So, my car can't go any faster than this, unfortunately. Um, so yeah, so like if you ever do go to Finland, these trees, like if you're just even standing underneath them, they're very accurate because I done the same. Just looking up at them, like they're huge trees. I bet you any money. The one thing I bet you they're going to show. I didn't see much about this game. I played the base game for a while, just getting used to the shooting and stuff, because there is shooting. The shooting is very difficult in this game, but I didn't see much about this. So I presume there will be a sauna or something, because Finnish people just adore the saunas. There's more saunas than people, actually. So that just tells you everything you need to know.
I left some mosquito repellent you can use at a camp near here.
Mosquito. Yeah, that's such a thing in Finland, too.
If you feel like there aren't any animals around, it might be because you are making too much noise.
Hello, how are we doing again? But I'm not a celebrity, Um, oh, where's this tray? Is it this? I'm going the right way. New game, yeah. But we're not playing much of it tonight. Um, just kind of doing the intro and stuff. That makes any sense. That's pretty much it tonight. Oh, here it is. Right. Mosquito spray. Yeah, this is very accurate too. On the islands outside House Acre, you see this all the time. Like these kind of things. How do I pick
Here
this
you
up?
go.
This.
No more new itching, only old itching.
Which way? That way. I know it's pretty boring just to say of it. Just kind of walking about. I suppose the other game was the same. Like we'll probably play a bit of it. We're not good. Obviously, I'm at level 1 at the moment in the game. You have to go to level 60. So obviously we're not going to do that to kind of win, like be an expert hunter and stuff. Like basically, there's only a few main missions and stuff, and then you're just kind of left to your own devices. So we probably play.
Every year we have our own spin on the Big Five challenge, but we call ours Sekalaiset 19.
Oi, that's the one.
Sounds exciting, right? Well, that's because you don't speak Finnish. It translates to Miscellaneous 19. A nice name for a hunting challenge, you know? Feel free to join in at your own tempo. The competition is basically to snag a gold or better of every animal in the reserve. And if you get tired of shooting and would rather just walk around and appreciate nature through the lens of an observer, we also have a local photo competition. Feel free to take part.
1 second, sorry, just to pause the game for a second. Sorry about that. No, I don't know. I had the volume for me just kind of whacked there for a second, so I did the trick there for a second. I don't know why it just went like it just cut out really for a second. So I presume it was just I must have hit something by mistake. I think I muted by mistake the game. I think I done that too. So it doesn't matter. I worked it out. It worked out. I can hear the game again. Not yet, but no, it will not be much of this game anyway. Uh, we're just gonna do the intro, and that's gonna be it for tonight. That's I don't know what that yoke is, but like the board sounds are very familiar. I heard them before. Maybe we're live. No, there's not. This is the real live. Um, how many people is here? I know there's not many people now. Didn't think that's probably some fish's animal. I don't know who it is. Give me a moment too.
I've also marked out the highest point in the reserve. I'm up there at least once a month. It's the perfect getaway when I want to have a man date with myself.
A man did.
I'll pack my favorite cheeses, some savory pastries, and maybe a beverage, and head out there to survey the lands under my care. A spiritual power trip, really.
It is. See, my character, I think this game pretty much what to kind of just appreciate what's around you, which is pretty much the Finnish way too. Just kind of appreciate nature. Take your time, just appreciate it. Don't go fast. Um, like this is what this community too, the Hutto thing, this Hutto game. It's pretty much take it slow and so they're not fast-paced people. If that makes any sense. 1 second.
If you feel like the wind is always
Ooh,
working against you, try a scent eliminator from the shop.
from the what? Um, yeah, the wind, like the bullets have drop in this game and stuff like that. So that's going to be the death of me in this game. Thankfully, I don't think there's any shooting yet. But it will be the death of me. Am I even going the right way? I presume so. There's a lot of just walking and walking and walking. Let's move. That didn't sound nice. What is that anyway? Oh, it's a big moose. I think it's a moose. I know. Seen it there. I'm not. Even though I have a gun on me there, I could shoot it. But, yeah, you hear this constantly. When I was in Finland, you hear these. I don't know what they're called, but you hear them constantly. They're not like seagulls or anything. I don't know what they. I think they're Finnish geese. I think so. Not too sure because Finnish geese are fucking everywhere in Finland. Could be wrong. Am I even going the right way? It seems to be. Jeez, this is like a horror game too. Lucky I'm not in some other country. I'll be killed by now.
Do you want to know my top 3 cured meats of all time? Graavilohi, which is cured salmon,
Of course,
and
Sam.
kuivaliha, or any jerky, and jamon iberico.
Oh, yeah,
You know, iberico is really nice, but I don't eat it very often, so maybe it's not good to have it on my top list. I'll change iberico to bacon. Bacon always works.
oi. Am I lost? I might be. Oh no, it's here. Um, yeah, salmon is a big thing in Finland. Salmon soup is huge. Like everywhere sells it. Um, the salmon everything. Like quite literally, salmon is the mad for salmon in Finland. So it's very accurate. I don't know about the other things. I have to try salmon soup when I go over there. Imagine I was in Finland, didn't try it. Um, now one salmon soup, like even a small bowl of salmon soup, it's about €15. Like it's dear enough salmon soup. That's a bear, I think. Methinks that's a bear. I see something moving there. Imagine if it kills me. No, I don't know.
These lakes and streams have salmon, pike, perch, rainbow trout, and how do you say this fish? Kuha. It's like the mix of the pike and perch. Yes, Thunder. Finland is really top of the notch for fishing.
I wonder why.
I've caught a few pikes in the lake you're walking past right now. They were like 14 kilos or 30 pounds. It could have been the same one, since I always release the pike we catch. I don't know about you, but I think they are not very good to eat. My kids prefer salmon, so we usually fish for that when looking for Tuesday dinner. For the fish and chips person, there is also cod, out in the archipelago.
Captain Main Street. What? You think this is Captain Main Street? This is not possible to be seen.
I'll cook fish and chips.
But how are you doing, Portrait? I hope you're well.
I think you will like my batter.
I don't think you might be a bit... if you think this is Captain Main Street, I don't know what to tell you.
Because, you know, you have to respect the batter for good fish and chips.
Aye. What's that? So yeah, these things here, you probably often see them in some parts of Ireland too. They're very common in Finland, on the islands too, particularly not in Helsinki. I can't speak but in the islands off the Helsinki coast. It's pretty much like this, like just even 20 minutes away from Helsinki. It's pretty much just forest and forest and forest and forest. That's pretty much just literally 20 minutes away from the city centre. That's what you're into, quite literally into nature. And these are very common, these planks, I suppose we call them. No, they're up in Lapland. They are in Finland. Like there's brown bears and there's black bears and in Finland. I might see the next time there. Because I'll be away from the city a good bit. No offense against Gav. No, none taken. I don't think we could be this beautiful too, in terms of the natural environment. Obviously, Gavin is a beautiful place too, with his lakes and stuff. But I don't think anything can really beat, with all the trees and nature, because it's a lot more cared for, I suppose, the environment over there than over here. I suppose that makes sense. That's it's well looked after, the environment. Pretty much, what I'm trying to say. In Cavan, unfortunately, the majority of lakes, so this was in Cavan, everything would be a couch lying in the water, there'd be a fridge in the water, because people just dump everywhere. Unfortunately, that's just what happened in Cavan, if it was in Cavan. But yeah, if this is Cavan Main Street, it'd be a lot more peaceful. If it was, I would love it if it was, but unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Oh, so this is as fast as I can go, really. Like, this game really is just about taking your time. There's people who I've seen on YouTube spend thousands of hours. Somebody has 5,000 hours in this game. This game was really just made to, even though it's a hunting game, take your time and to not rush and stuff like that, pretty much. It's the same as really pretty much Finland. People don't rush and panic over things. Let me look here just for a second. Yeah, just silence everywhere. No, there's no snakes in Finland. Oh, I can jump, I know. I jump for joy. Where are we going? And what's the? So by the way, well, I think that I don't even. Can you crouch in this game? I don't even know the crouch button. We probably should just follow the map. Follow the way. I know this is pretty boring, but it's just the reason why I wanted to play this game, because people told me to play this game, because there's a lot of references. We've seen them already. That is a bear, or some kind of bear. I can't see it much. I don't even know if I can zoom in. Yeah, that's a bear. It could be a moose, actually, too, because there's a lot of moose. Big, huge moose. Like, big, huge yolks. Like the size of a cow, pretty much. Oh, there it is. Don't know if you can see it, it's just there. I don't want to go close, though, because it'd probably end up killing me. Imagine now having a light. It's pretty dark. This must be a headlight. It's coming from the height. This is like that game Firewatch we played back a while ago. Another good detail is too, like, so I literally can see everything because there's no light pollution. Because it's literally nothing here.
Here we
But-
are, and just in time for a break. We are building a new sauna out here.
Oh, sauna,
Not
yeah,
a
of
lot
course,
of
yeah.
things beat having a nice sauna bath close
Of
to a
course,
lake.
yeah, beside the lake, yes, of course.
Have you ever had the opportunity to try a sauna? If not,
Oh, we're going into a
there's
sauna.
no better place than here. I can't begin to tell you how much I love a sauna.
Oh no, not this.
Not just because it's relaxing, but I have so many memories from my childhood.
This is every Finnish person.
I remember my brothers and I having snowball fights during our sauna breaks. The last time we had a snowball fight, I remember I slid on an icy patch and fractured my tailbone.
Well, it's hardly based in Argentina. Yeah, this is based in
There are just so many
take the
good things
Lakelands
about
region of
sauna.
Finland. Yeah, this part of it is. Yeah.
Nakedness, the connection to nature,
Like,
and
not
how
the
it allows
base
you
game,
to
this is a
center
DLC.
yourself, and how sacred that is. I don't know who said it, but it truly is a church of nature.
I've thought that before. Yeah, I've thought
actually
that in
proposed
Finland.
to my partner after a sauna.
Of course.
She said no, but somehow we ended up together anyway. Guess the nakedness helped. If you feel like trying it out, go ahead. I've marked the location on your hunter mate.
Yeah, saunas are huge, as I said earlier on. I didn't think it'd be in the game, but it is. Yeah, they're huge. That's why saunas came from Finland. There's more saunas than there's people in Finland. There's nearly 4 or 5 million saunas. More saunas than people. It's huge culture over there for health. Like usually people go into the sauna and then go into the frozen lake, freezing cold water. That's why it's usually beside lakes. People can go straight into the river and then go back into the sauna in the winter. Like a lot of people just go straight into the river. Finnish people, like the cold means nothing to them.
It seems the construction guys aren't finished with installing the heater. The rocks
some
there
people.
need to be placed on the heater. Do you mind doing it?
Collect rocks. What is that? There.
These rocks are what is usually used in saunas. It's called diabase or dolerite. It's suitable because it's odorless, it's cut to the correct size, and doesn't crack because of heat. A form of diabase was used to build Stonehenge. Isn't that neat? How different cultures find use for the same material. We use it to get hot, they use it as a monolithic calendar. There is also a bird's whisk on the wall there if you want.
A bird's whisk. Oh, that's to hit yourself in the sauna. Yeah. I was never in a sauna and I really want to go in. It's too hot. Even though my hotel room when I was in Finland had a sauna in it, a private sauna. It's just far too hot. You literally an Irish person would die of the heat. Especially the Finnish one. The Finnish ones are very, very hot. Yeah, this thing you see all the time. They hit themselves kind of wetter than the saunas, like pendants, I suppose.
It smells wonderful. Go ahead, place the rocks on the heater and the sauna will be ready.
Yeah, 600 to 100 degrees. Yeah. By sauna, because we use the time of it. Increase the blood flow. Yeah, increase the blood flow too. That too. Yeah, they do that too. Ooh. Like these are tick badges too. Because I remember feeling the one that was in my private sauna in hotel. Like this is pretty much accurate. Mine one was obviously a bit smaller, but there was a door like a glass door. Well, obviously this is an outdoor one. But I'd seen some of the outdoor ones, like the one beside the Ferris wheel down in Helsinki. Pretty much the same as this one. There's a mixed race ones. There's men only. There's women only. What do they place the rocks? I did do that. Oh, I have to wait. It's 1 o'clock at night. Oh,
How did you like it? Maybe I will join next time. I will bring sausage and something to drink.
Mackerel, mackerel. That's what sausage out. Mackerel. Yeah, mackerel. Sorry, Finnish. I think that's this. Yeah. Yeah, mackerel, isn't it? Yeah, I can't think of it in Finnish. There's a Finnish word for to call it mackerel or something like that. Yeah, like you see the mice on a cow and stuff like that. It's hard to pronounce it. Finnish words are difficult. But yeah, no, this is the light on it. This on. Like yeah, this looks exactly like Finland pretty much. When I was there, pretty much like they have it down to the fine wire, pretty much. Especially with the sound and stuff like that. They usually places like this without songs. Um, but not even that. It's just the kind of Fortnite. Hello, Jimmy. Jesus, Fortnite. I'm too old for Fortnite. I think. Well, not even that. I never was good. I played it back when I was popular. When I was extremely popular. And sure, look at I never was any good at building. I know you say there's a probably classic where you don't build and stuff like that. I never was any good at building. Won a few games back in the day. Sure, look at we never know. This is about cowboys. No, it's more hunting. It's more like even though we're just it's just really the beginner guide pretty much to this. So we probably won't be doing any hunting tonight. I don't think that's the mission. It's just loading the basics at the moment. But no, it's a hunting game. It's a hunting game, like
Those
you
are some
hunt
nice
moose and stuff.
tracks. Want to follow them?
Well, what do you think you can do? Hello, Ben. Good evening. How are we doing? What's Butler's Bud like? In what regard? Like it's very quiet. Obviously, with the bypass and stuff like that. Um, you know, it can be noisy sometimes. But yeah, everybody knows each other. It's a small enough population. You're originally from Cork. Well, hello from Cavan down to Cork. Um, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, no bother. It's a pleasure to meet you too, Jimmy. Thank you for stopping in and saying hello. What was I going to say? Yeah, so pretty much it's a small town. It's just nice and quiet. Um, not really much more to say. I suppose what you know, but yeah, it's very quiet. Everybody knows each other. That's what I would say. I don't really know what else to say. Oh, you were sent over by yeah. Oh, you were sending everybody over this. But you're very welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. We're just kind of chilling. There's not much going on tonight. To be totally honest with you, just kind of chilling. To be totally honest. But you're very welcome, Ben. Too. I forgot to say. I know I'm probably yapping a bit, so. But yeah, we're just kind of relaxing, so just chilling out. Like it is a very nice looking game. Like it is very nice looking. The game we played earlier on Highway Police Simulator was €40. This is €40 too, along with the DLC. What is that? Well, that's a bear, Moose. That's a bear. See him down there. We won't be live for too much longer.
This is one of my favorite places on the Blue Trail. These two lakes are kept from one another by a little stretch of land. They
Does
only
this
meet
bear
when it
move
rains.
towards me?
It's a romantic tragedy of nature. I've read a few times that Finland is at the top of lists that rank happiness. And I think I'm at the top of the list of Finns when I'm in places like this.
Of course.
You know, it's not only the beauty, it's the way nature shapes this landscape without
Will you
any
shut
grand
up,
end
Bear?
goal in mind. It's incidental beauty. Or to think about it in another way, is it perceived as beautiful by anything other than humans? What factors have made us appreciate this? Does a monkey climb a tree only to pick the fruit? Or does he also take a second to appreciate the view? The way nature fits it all together is funny to me. Have you heard the quote from Edison?
Oh, I'm not an Irish
Don't
celebrity.
fail
Don't worry about
by
that. I'm not an
just
Irish
found
celebrity. There's
10,000
better,
ways
bigger
it
Irish
won't
celebrities than
work.
me. Many other
Describing
big.
his method for creating something is perhaps close to how evolution works. Nature needed countless mutations to create a thing that contemplates how many times it needs to create another thing. I wonder if you could call Edison's various attempts as him using his imagination and creativity. Could you then call nature's evolution and mutation as a manifestation of its creativity? But is evolution's creativity
Real
like
serious
exile
talks.
painting or like an inventor finding ways that don't work? I think I need a long walk to think about this some more.
Yeah, so he went on for a few minutes. See, there's a lot to say about that conversation. I'm not going to be a failed politician now, but no, there's interesting things just to say about that. I have a conversation that the MP, that it's a big Finnish name, but yeah, what was I going to say? So yeah, straight away, the first thing he mentioned, and every Finnish person, if you ever know a Finnish person, will say when you mention this about being the happiest country in the world for 10 years in a row, um, majority of Finnish people straight away will tell you that's bullshit, to be totally honest with you. But it is true. They're very modest Finnish people. Finnish people are very modest. They're not going to put themselves on the pedestal, really, I suppose, in a way. They're very modest people. They're very, they don't really talk too much. So they're very modest and happy with what they have. And I think that's what really makes them the happiest country in the world. Like a lot of Finnish people think it's rubbish, and it's not. I have been to Finland, yes, I have. Um, but a lot of Finnish people think that's old rubbish. If you ever have no Finnish person, they will tell you the same. All the time I was there, uh, none of them really. They know they're happy, but they wouldn't say they're the most happiest people in the world. Um, that's the way I see it. But I think they are, from what I've seen. Uh, they do seem to be very happy. Content is the word. I wouldn't say happy, but content with life. They're happy for what they have. It's not like uh, why when are you? I'm not moving to Finland, but yeah, no, they're very content, I suppose. That's why. Um, the second thing he talked about nature and stuff. He talked a lot there about nature. A lot of Finnish people do that. They just stop and stare at nature, and they appreciate nature so much, and it's a huge part of the country. And the laws and all that reflect that too. It's every man's law. Take for example, you can walk on other people's land. You can go anywhere in the country. Um, that's to make sure people can appreciate nature, etc. etc. It's more appreciated, I suppose, than here. Adrian's house is a bit low, it's not. But yeah, no, it's just hearing what he said because I've heard many people say, but top of the morning, no Finnish person like they barely like none of them really like the other thing I was going to say too, just actually making a good day. Finnish people don't really talk much. To be honest, they only talk to you really. They only get into deep conversations when they trust you. It's all about trust in Finland. Um, when they trust you, they're not going to talk to you like I'm talking to you here. I suppose. Um, it's all about trust. It really, really is. It's all about trust in Finland. If they trust you and stuff, they talk to you. Like when you gain a Finnish person's trust, they talk to you a lot more. But said hello, Jay. About which are you talking about the happiest country? Like, yeah, Ireland does pretty bad, but it's mainly the main thing holding back Ireland is the happiest countries. Trust in society's corruption too. Trust in Irish societies nowhere to be found. They don't trust the political. They don't trust the political system. Like the Irish political system's fucked. It's there to use people. It's there to be. It's abusing people pretty much. And the fact that nobody can find happiness because nobody can ever buy anything. Nobody can own a house. Um, and that's what makes Ireland very unhappy in Dhaka. And then government corruption, etc., etc. The political class using the small class, etc., etc. That's what Ireland likes very lowest. But Irish people are generally very open people, very jolly, good crack, etc., etc. Finnish people more reserved and more quiet. Irish people a bit more louder, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, they are pretty modest. That's what makes them happy. It's being modest. They don't want more. Like I know many people throughout my school life, etc., and even life now, and they're never happy with what they have. Like I'm happy for what I have. They always want more. You know the way they get a nice cow, they get a decent cow. They want a bigger cow. Next week they want a bigger cow, and they want a bigger cow. They always want more. They want more, better, bigger, more, better, more, more, more. They're never happy with what they have. Appreciate what they have. They always want something more. Like if they get a house in the morning, they want an even bigger house. You get what I'm saying? They're never happy with what they have. Like Finnish people are just happy if they won't own, if they have a house that has four walls and has a roof, they're happy. Irish people want more. Uh, yeah, but I'm Irish. I'm Irish, 100% Irish. Uh, I don't even know what that means, but I can't say it, unfortunately. I wouldn't even know how to pronounce it again. So um, let me see. I just move on a bit because I'm getting too much into conversation. I'm not playing the game. Um, so what time are we at? Near 9 o'clock. Oh, there's a moose. Oh god, there's a big moose. That's the size. Like they are huge moose. Like I seen some of them when I was in the taxi going to the airport at that time. The big, huge things. What is that? Is that? Don't even know what that was. Could be. Is the mountain lion? What they call cougars. I don't even know what that was. It could be. What they call coyote. Okay. It's only getting worse here. It's an interesting question, Ben. It is an interesting question, but I don't know. I don't think so. My family's been here, and it's not that I watch. I'm happy with not having owning my own house, etc., etc. There's other young people. There's hundreds of other young people I know who want to own their own house and stuff. Even though they have jobs and stuff, they can never afford it. They'd be 109 by the time they pay off the bank, etc., etc. They can never afford to own a house, so buy a cow or have any way decent of a life here. And a lot of them have gone because they just can't make ends meet. With me, it's different because I'm not really that interested in it. I'm kind of from a very young age was like I don't really mind as long as I can have some way of a decent life. Even though it could be wetting and stuff like that, as long as I can have some way decent life, I'm happy enough. It's not that I want more. If that makes any sense. Or what something. I just have to do without. But you never have you do without. That's the kind of thing. So that's why I don't ever foresee myself leaving. The only thing that really bothers me is government corruption. Things that is not. As I said, I threw that down the chimney, pretty much. That I never be able to own my own property, ever be able to own anything. Um, but it's more government corruption. The only reason I could ever see myself leave is the system of this country, regardless of what it is, if it's to do with local authority, local issues, etc., etc. It's all just rotten to the core. It's just all there to destroy you and destroy your soul, etc., etc. That's the main thing. It's just the system. The system is the main thing for me. That's the only reason why I could ever leave. Really, is the system just it's a mess. Um, um, okay, that scared me there for that. Oh, I try and be anyway. I try. I do try to be anyway. I don't know if I'm always good, but I always try and be.
I've seen a lot of brown bears to the north of
Yeah,
here.
you know shit. I've been hearing them
There
all
are
the time.
rumors of a great big unique looking bear in the region. I have never seen it myself, and I'm not sure if it's true or not. Maybe you could go and check it out. You know, in old Finnish mythology, the bear is a very sacred animal. We say karhu in Finland. When a bear was harvested, a great feast was held in its honor, and part of the celebrations was about convincing the bear spirit it had died by accident and not been killed. This was done so that the bear spirit would not try to seek revenge. Afterward, the community would help the bear spirit return to the forest so they would continue to be game in the future. For other communities, the bear was a son of a god and was symbolically married to a maiden to make a bear god happy. Waking up on a Wednesday and hearing the good news, you're being married to a grizzly today. Have you written your vows? We might not have a lot in common with ancient people, but hunting and celebrating the harvest is something we've been doing for many millennia. That emotion and activity ties
I
us
can't speak
directly
because
to the hunters
he
that
keeps
came
going on.
before us.
As soon as I speak, he interrupts.
You know, it takes a while to sink in. You are doing and feeling the same exact thing hunters 5,000 years ago might have felt.
Yeah, that's actually true. That's actually a very interesting point. Yeah, like hundreds of thousands, like 5,000 years ago, humans would have been doing the hunting too. It's amazing to think, I suppose, when you really do think about that. To do instead of shops and stuff like that, they would have had to go out and hunt for the food. Just even thinking of that is it's quite insane to see what civilization societies have gone. So it's um. But what was yeah? So the bear, yeah. So going back to the bear, you know what he said there. I heard a bit. I didn't know much now. I say when there's a museum in Lapland that goes on about animals and nature, etc., more in more detail. I never been to it, but I know of its existence. But yeah, bears in Finland are very valued. You can get bear skin and stuff like that in Finland. They're very expensive. Bear bits, etc., to eat. But yeah, still with Finnish, I suppose, folklore, same as Irish folklore with the banshees, etc., etc. Um, very prized, I suppose, in Finland. Uh, Bear spirits. It's the old like Celtic law here. I don't know what you would call the Finnish folklore, I suppose. I don't know much about it, but I often heard of it. You what he just said there. There's some other versions of it, but pretty much he's writing that. So yeah, then what I'm trying to say, the reason why I'm playing this game is because I've often heard of things over the years, and I've obviously going to Finland and stuff, I've heard things and been told different things about this, that, and the other. And so a lot of the things are very accurate, about to say, what I heard. But being the happiest people in the world too, like a lot of Finnish, straight away what he said there. Uh, he pretty much more or less said that's a load of bullshit in the nicest possible way, which is pretty much the Finnish reaction. Anything find. At the moment, might say
The
different with
last
the current
ice
Finnish
age
government.
created a lot of amusing landmarks on the Finnish landscape.
Finnish.
I've marked their location on your hunter mate, so you can check them out. Apart from natural landmarks, there are a few man-made ones here as well that I think would be worth visiting. I recommend you to check them out if you happen to be close to one of them.
So this is still the tutorial, just to say, we're nearly here an hour. And the tutorial is still going. So this is just the tutorial. Tomorrow, whenever we'll be playing again, we play a lot more. How does that sound of getting hunting and doing that? It's a hard game to play, like hunting wise and stuff. Yeah. Well, a lot of Irish people too would have English ancestry because obviously the 800 years of occupation, etc., etc. And obviously being very close to each other too as an island. And Scottish too, as you just said there. Scottish and Irish heritage, pretty much one and the same. Celtic heritage. Like a lot of Irish people would have Scottish DNA too. Same with Scottish people that would have Irish DNA. It's it's really that it's the closivity, I suppose, and the history, I suppose. A complicated history nonetheless too. Um, Again, I know we said we'll go. I'm no. Blah, blah. Sorry if I'm keeping people up. I know it's probably the worst time on a Monday to go live. But we'll be here for a few more minutes anyway, and we'll leave it then for now. So yeah, oh, it was yeah. it can happen. Scottish accents are bad, but if you ever heard a Kelly accent, it's pretty hard to understand. So you have to be thankful for that. Kelly has the worst accent to understand in probably the whole
Just northeast of
Ireland
here,
and England
up
and
the cliff
Scotland.
is a lookout tower. This trail does not get any closer, so if you want to use it, now is a good time. Come back here when you want to continue the trail.
What's lookout tower? What lookout tower? What's he talking about? That was chat. Yeah, everyone's just talking among each other. Yeah, but that's the beauty of YouTube live chat. People just chatting with their friends and stuff. Um, where is this tower? He said something about a tower. I don't even see a tower. Near the accent too down to a T, because usually Finnish people speak the exact way, the same way. They can speak English, but you can kind of hear Finnish trying.
We are pretty close to halfway through the Blue Trail now. Have you been enjoying yourself so far?
Why?
You know, there are plenty more trails to walk on. For example, the Yellow Trail takes you through the hills. My personal favorite, the one me and Pirjo take,
I think this
on
more
the long
nature.
walk with Holly, is the Red Trail. It's a bit of a trek, but it goes down through the
Irish way, yeah, that's the thing. Like other people
Pirjo
don't.
is an oceanologist, so we can mix business with pleasure and bring our binoculars for some bird watching. We have many different species of birds that visit us. I don't remember the names of the birds in English. We have the metsähanhi and the tukkasotka. And yes, this one I know. We have the goldeneye, which I remember because Pierce Brosnan. He's good, James Bond.
Yeah, we used to do that back in the day. We should probably bring it back at some point.
So if you listen, you can usually hear them long before you see them. When I want to get really close to them, I usually use a post blind. We have them available in the shop if you want to use one.
Cool.
Talking about birds reminds me of a song me and Pirjo made together a few days ago. We recorded the call of some birds and made this. It's very short, but I think it turned out funny. Let me put it on.
Let's hear this now.
Good, right?
What map? I think it's Weveler Coast. I think it's called. Yeah, Weveler Coast or something like that. I think that's what's called it. And don't quote me on that, but I think it is.
You know,
like it's the Baltic Sea map.
Northwest of that,
I think that's the name of it.
It's a bit of a walk, but you can visit them now if you want. Or we can just continue on the Blue Trail.
Should we just continue the trail? I don't know. Do you play this game, Jay? Just out of curiosity. Because I only played I played about an hour or so of the base game. Just learned a few things. Not something I'll be playing a lot, probably. I do have it, okay. Yeah, but yeah, I know. I was just talking to you because there's a dedicated community to this game. Only have a few maps. But this is the one in the Baltic Sea. I think it's Weveler Coast. I'm not too sure. It's the one in the Baltic Sea, you know. Hello, Senator. How are we doing? The Conor McGregor case has just gone by. Well, the jury seemed to be overwhelmingly say that he did it. He did assault the woman. I can't think of her name now, but the jury did. But it does seem because Conor McGregor, he has done things in the past. He has hit
this country has a history of high accuracy riflemen. And I believe it is important that a hunter is a few things. First, somebody that respects and understands the tick and talk of nature and our place in it.
Yeah, that's it.
Secondly, somebody that gives as much as he takes in life. And thirdly, a good shot. You know, nature doesn't really mind suffering, but we don't need to add to it. I've set up a few targets for you to test your aim.
Uh-oh.
Go to the rock circle to start.
Yeah, but just saying what you said, yeah. So I do think Conor McGregor probably did something. I don't know to what certain extent, I suppose, Senator, that makes any sense. But definitely has done things in the past. And definitely the jury thinks so. So, uh, you know. Yeah, that's the Dueville coast. Hello, JTN. How are you doing? Hope we're well. Hope we're having a good Monday. Hope we're crushing it. Oh, well, we're tricking about, let's put it that way. But, just going back to actually what the NPC just said there about Finland being a high with good rifle skills, majority of people with good rifle skills. A lot of people would have their own guns or home rifles, etc. Going back to Simo Heha, the Winter War, the Continuation War, a lot of Finnish people would be very good in the rifle skills. Even now, they still would, because a lot of people would have their own guns. Right, this is probably going to be atrocious. The first time I got my gun out today. So we'll find it during shooting.
Let's start with an easy 150 meters. You
Oh
can
my
use
God.
whatever weapon and scope you want.
Sorry, there's bullet drop in this too. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Shit. See, it's hard to get centered. It's a bolt action rifle too. How much distance am I doing?
Kiva.
Got it.
Go to the next rock circle.
Where was that? Yeah, it's going to be difficult. Now, you can see yourself, this bullet drop. So that's going to be difficult. Just to say. But I say we'll probably soon leave it there for tonight. We do this this bit of the tour, and then we leave it. We come back to it another night. Don't think we'll be live tomorrow night, unfortunately. What is this? Is this what he wanted me to do?
Say about this distance. 200
Oh
meters,
God! We'll travel to the next town.
19 yards. You probably take most of your game at this distance.
What?
If you're not zeroing your scope,
oh wait, I had to take a shot.
For the drop by shooting slightly above the target.
Yeah, this is a good first impressions. It's very beautiful, even just for the. Oh, I see it. Okay, this is going to be atrocious. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be something. Like the movement of the scope and stuff is difficult. Yeah. Oh, I need to reload anyway. So. Yeah, I know people probably laugh at me, but how bad it is. Like, it is a difficult game to master, I suppose. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not going to get this today at all. Under the Trump administration, yeah, I do think there was some kind of peace at some point. I do think Donald Trump is held bound to sort that out. So what I think is going to happen, the regions of Ukraine that Russia has taken at the moment, I say Donald Trump will probably let them have it. And then probably some kind of demilitarized border. You know, the way United Nations peacekeepers so would police it and stuff like that. That's what I presume will happen. Something to that extent, or that Ukraine will make a pledge not to join NATO or something like that. Shit, I nearly got that. I don't know exactly. To see, I suppose what I think Donald Trump at the moment is more worried nearly about Greenland and stuff like that. But we shall see. But I think that's probably what's going to happen at most, maybe. But don't quote me for 100% now. It could be the entirely opposite. Oh my God, it's so hard to get centered. I know I'm not going to get this. Shit. Take a shot. Shit. How do we reload in this? Whatever. Yeah, this is going to be atrocious. I think we're fucked, to be totally honest. Unfortunately. Shit, it keeps going offset. Stay closer to it. Can you move closer, one? Or does it give out to me? It doesn't even show me the fucking thing. I don't even know. Am I even looking in the right direction? Don't one. I don't think it even shows you. It probably only shows you when you're in the crouch. Shit. I thought I had it there for a second. I don't know how the gas helicopter's going to work. To be totally honest, I would hope that we know it would end, but I don't see it ending soon now, unfortunately. Um, to be totally honest with you, Ben, I wish it would, but I don't think Donald Trump's going to do that. Because he's nearly as like whatever Israel, like Israel is going to be defended to the hilt. Um, you know. Oh, I don't even know what that is. It's but don't answer. Like I'm a noob. I'm a noob as it
Those are
gets.
some nice tracks. Want to follow them?
What's he saying? Oh no, he's okay. If he has to ask questions, he can ask questions. Like I am a political. Like I'm not just a gaming YouTuber. I'm more political YouTuber. Um, you get what I'm saying. Mother of God. I'm going to go on the ground. Yeah, this is atrocious. I'm sorry for my such bad aim. Um, like I got to force someone near enough. It's just that it's so far away. Yeah, it's just so far away. This one, the other one was closer. I just reload. Yeah, see, like I know you're trying to help Jay and stuff. It's just that I'm that dumb in this game. I don't know much about this game, to be totally honest. I suppose it has to be just trial and error. I'll have a lot. Like I know there's probably some other gun and stuff that's better to use and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Really, like I'm so close to it. Oh, move a bit closer. But can I move a bit closer? Because it doesn't show. You see what I'm looking at it now. It doesn't show me. Like you see, it goes like that. You see what I'm looking at? It won't let me go close, unfortunately. Oh, come on. Oh no, it's not even an animal. It's a target kind of thing. Like it's not even an animal. Like I think you think it's an animal. It's not even an animal. It's some kind of pole or something. It's not even an animal. Like you see there, it's a pole. It's not an animal. I understand if it was an animal, but you see the thing there. It's not. Yeah, it's not even an animal. No, it's a kind of a shooting target. You see that yoke there? It's a yellow yoke. Don't know if you can see that, but it's like a target yoke. So if it was an animal, yeah, I would have moved up. But it's the fact that I see the yellow yolk and move back. You see, it just pops up. You see in the top corner. Yeah, about time. See, the shooting, there's wind drop and all that. So hopefully there's not another target. Um, But we got it anyway, so it took an effort, but we got it. Yeah, I remember them, Tony, yeah. So after this bit here, we leave it there for tonight. So we're done well. I'm so proud of myself for getting that. It's hard now, this game with shooting. The shooting I find the most difficult, more than anything else. There's probably another target. I know it's going to be in the middle of fucking all.
Here we go. 250
Oh
meters.
my Christ.
Somewhere around here.
Oh
is
my
where
God.
we
Like,
separate
it's way over
each other.
there. Like, do you see what I'm looking? 240 something meters. Like, imagine trying to shoot from there. Living. That's a good question. Probably Donegal. Donegal is nice. Along the coast. Cork even, maybe, too. Some parts of Cork. But I'd say I'd still be in Cavan. I'd say I won't be moving anywhere else. I really have no other reason to move anywhere else, to be totally honest. Senate. But then again, I haven't been to all the Irish Catholics, excuse me, sorry. To be totally honest, like I will sometime go to every county in Ireland. Like I've been to a few, I haven't been to everyone. Drop, yeah, that's a good idea. Spam it. Damn it. Yeah. See, no, it's the bullet drop and stuff. I know what you're saying. It's just difficult. Even though I don't have it on the ultra hard difficulty, I have it on normal difficulty. I know what you're saying, but something like that. No, shit. I have no bullets left at this stage. Um, just let me get my breath there for a second. Too high, I know. Something like that. Shit. Oh, I just seen it, literally just above it. Give me a second. Oh my God, yeah, is that? Oh my God, I had it there for a second. See, I keep moving slightly, and that's what fucks me.
Hienosti. Nice that you are not.
I didn't even aim. I just kind of scoped it. Said, yeah, I wouldn't. I'm a country true and true. I always rather the country. Never a big town, right? Like I'm in a small enough town, like not town, but it's a village. But I wouldn't live in a big town. I wouldn't live in Cavan Town. I never was a town person. I rather a small village or something like that. That's always been where I was brought up, etc., etc. So I wouldn't live in a big place. Do you shoot in real life? No, I don't shoot in real life. It's hard to get a license here in Aldi. You would have to have land, and you need a license. You need to put your gun away and stuff. You need to do this. You need to that. Too much hassle owning a gun. Why would I? I wouldn't need it anyway. There's not much need to have a gun. Uh, you know. Oh my God! Another shooting
300
van.
meters or
300 meters. Well, that way.
328 yards.
Oh my
Imagine
Christ!
the old days, trying to hit this distance with an iron sight.
Simo here did that. So Simo here shall come here and help us. Like it's all the way. Do you see that yellow yoke I'm looking at? It's all the way down there. Like it is fucking insane, and no extra ammo. I just took a. You need a license. Yeah, you need to have it. There's a lot of regulations on guns, and probably rightly so, I suppose. Yeah, this is going to be some kind of Yeah, there's a lot even for duck shooting and stuff. Any kind of shooting, there's a lot of regulations. It's probably right to be told. Shit, I'm going to have no ammo left. How do I reload in this fucking game? Yeah, this is pretty atrocious. The aiming. If I wouldn't want to be in the Irish Army, I would use up every bullet. If I can scope in a bit more, would have been nice. Bastard. Ooh, I've lost where I am. I know people probably laugh at me, but it is difficult. Like, it is difficult to aim. Especially when you're not really used to this realistic sniper shots. Oh, you bitch. Excuse my language. Oh my god. I never been to Cork actually. Never been down that part of the country. Oh my god, my god. I soon go to fucking. I have to go to army training college. And to have to go to the co-op because at this stage. Oh my god. Not really. I think the U.S. government thing, some kind of U.S. government experiment. That's what I think it is. Oh my god. But if I don't get this in the next few minutes, then I'm it can be left for tonight. Um, because we can do it another day. Because this is torture. Oh my god! Like I'm literally shooting. Is there something in my way that I'm shooting? Like I think standing up is the best because I can't really see with the thing. Well, so soon. Let's keep looking the other way. If I consume a bit more of my sniper rifle, let me see. Just give me a second, actually. I'll be with you in a second. Just have to do something. And we're back. Sorry about that. I was just checking. Any movement recommendations? Not really. I haven't really watched any to be totally honest. To be totally honest, and to be totally honest, I really don't. Really. Top side, yeah. Well, it doesn't show me any measurements. It'd be different if the sniper showed measurements. Then at least you'd be like, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. But it's not showing me any measurements. I know what you're saying. Yeah, let your heart rate set. I get that. I'm looking at the heart rate. I wait just for a second. But I think it's just luck if I get it or not. Oh, that I thought that was it. Short Death Redemption. To be totally honest, I didn't watch it. Everybody's talking about it. Movies. Oh my god! Aim small. Yeah, like this is atrocious. Too low. Hmm. Yeah, this is quite this is quite sad. I might have to do this off stream to try and get it. Um, because I don't think we can ever get past this point. No, it's too much heart rate. I wonder just standing up would that help me? It's because I can barely see through the bios though. I can't go outside this circle. 300 meters. Metro. I wish you could. I wish you could. It would. But no, it's quite difficult now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't. Oh shit! Now just taking some blind shots. Yeah, we're gonna have no ammo left. I have no ammunition. Yeah, this is atrocious. It is joking. The West has fallen. There. Shit. The bullet drop is really fucking. That's what's fucking me. Oh, I see where that fell. Yeah, yeah. Better than Neil then. Why is he getting back up? Yeah. Hmm. We spend another 5 minutes. If we don't get it done in 5 minutes, then we live tonight. I try and do it over the next few days because I don't think we should tow us to go back in this. Um, okay, so crouch, yeah. Set at the heart rate, yeah. You hardly talking about just increasing it to five, like, or increasing it down to this. Four. Like that, you mean? Shit. Oh, come on. The crosshairs above the target. Oh, you mean the cross is above the target? Like four up, are you talking about? You're talking about just going like there. See, I'm dyslexic. I'm stupid sometimes, so it's like double Dutch, I suppose, sometimes. And my heart rate's too high. Yeah, okay, we try that. Uh, Let me heart rate settle a bit. So four up from the target. One. If this thing was set. So about. Oh, fucking. Oh, there's a moose. We can probably hit the moose. We can probably hit that moose, but we can't hit anything else. Um, so about there. Holy shit. Yeah, my heart rate's too low. I don't know. Yeah, we're not probably going to get this tonight, and unfortunately. Yeah, this is quite atrocious. Can the moose knock the thing down? Like, it's only a little, it's not even an animal or anything. Wouldn't mind if it was moving. Let me see, how to go through the settings here. I'm going to turn off. Hmm, I don't know. Oh, shit. But that hit the wall. Hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, Evan. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get it. Hmm. I need to find some kind of strat. Oh, shite. Yeah, I'm not gonna have any ammunition left. Down to 11, I think bullets. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think we'll probably leave it there for tonight because I have to look it up at some point. I'll probably do this off stream. How far? It's about 329 meters, 297 or so. See, it'd be worse if I could. I wouldn't be able to. I say with other rifles and stuff like that, it's easier. I think maybe I'll use up a few more shots. See, I do what I mean. Try 7, but it doesn't show me any thing. Like that's what I'm saying. The side doesn't show me anything, like what your like millimeters and stuff like that. You know, it doesn't show it on my rifle. No, that's a fucking whistle. Of course, yeah, of course I have. That's one of the best games of all time. So that's what we're looking at here. That yoke there, the yoke. It doesn't help me, but this binoculars. What is that shotgun? Is it? Shit. Like these are just holy Mary shots. Yeah. Uh, Fair to say we won't get this done. Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave it there, no, because it'll be all night doing this. Hmm. Don't have much ammunition too. Um, yeah, well, I'm sorry about this, lads and lassies. But anyway, we'll leave it there tonight. Thank you. I know it's been a lot of trying that. We'll be back soon. We'll probably, hopefully, get this offline. I try and do maybe some tomorrow night, not tonight. Not live, but just try and get it. So thank you. Talk to you again, and